Hello. So this week our group mostly talked about William James's psychology, and we focused a lot on his um, radical empiricism and just his eclectic nature towards answering questions using lots of different methods, and how that kind of continued on into modern day psychology. We also talked a little bit about his free will versus determinism and his stances on that, and how he kind of would operate under determinism when he was in the laboratory, but then also believed in free will, which I think I found really interesting that he could kind of side from the two points of view. We talked a little bit about functionalism and the different criticisms of functionalism, and what a functionalist would say in regards to those, and one of them being that that functionalism can be so vague, it can be kind of hard to determine and define, and as a student, it can be really hard to even figure out what it is exactly, but that the counter argument to that would be that to try to come up with laws for the world when there aren't actually laws that govern things could be misleading, or attributing something that isn't actually there just in order to make things make sense to ourselves, when in fact it's not that simple. And then what we didn't really discuss in our group that I thought was worth mentioning was Hollingsworth, and just the article we read, and how a lot of the psychologists of the day, including the founder of the American Psychological Association, having those really misogynistic views of women, and how all the work she had to do to overcome it, which was really surprising for me. I mean, I kind of knew a little bit about the history, but not so much to that extent, and so recent, I guess, in her history. Kind of, yeah, took me a while to wrap my mind around. So I thought that was really interesting, and have a lot of respect for Hollingsworth.